to Sports Talk with DeAndre Branch. On today's show, I'm going to talk about all the big news that has happened in the NFL. This has been a very big week. A lot of teams have made moves that will solidify their playoff hopes and will push them to the edge of Super Bowl contenders. This is one of the most competitive seasons I have seen thus far, like ever. There are so many teams that are still in contention to make playoffs. Usually at this point in the season, you'll see like 4 teams from both the AFC and NFC that are already eliminated, but almost all the teams are still in contention to make a spot. The AFC has a very close race right now. The Steelers are the number 1 seed. The Chiefs are the number 2 seed. The Patriots are the number 3 seed. The Titans are the number 4 seed. The Bills are the number 5 seed, and right now the Jaguars are the number 6 seed. The NFC is also in a very competitive race. The Eagles are the number 1 seed. The Vikings are the number 2 seed. The Seahawks are the number 3 seed. The Saints are the number 4 seed. The Rams are the number 5 seed, and the Panthers are the number 6 seed. Sunday's 41-38 loss to the Seahawks. Texans rookie quarterback Deshaun Watson is showing that he's possibly becoming the best rookie quarterback ever. It was 19 for 30 with 4 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions. I always thought that Deshaun Watson could be a great quarterback in the NFL, but I didn't think it was going to happen this fast because at Clemson, he really never showed that he could read defenses, but he showed he could lead a team, and he showed he had a strong arm, and he also showed that he was athletic. But it really is good to see that he's blossoming well into a great quarterback. In Sunday's 20-12 loss to the Saints, Bears tight end Zach Miller suffered a very gruesome injury. Zach Miller suffered a dislocated knee on what was at first ruled a touchdown catch, but was overruled by officials. Miller's dislocated knee formed a vascular issue, and an artery was torn in the process of the knee injury. Miller was in jeopardy of losing his leg, but on Monday he had successful surgery in which they took a vein from his strong leg and placed it in the leg that he got injured. Doctors are not yet sure if his injury is career-threatening, but he is out for the rest of this season with his dislocated knee. Houston Texans traded veteran offensive lineman Dwayne Brown to the Seahawks. The Seahawks have really needed an offensive lineman like all year. Russell Wilson gets hit more than most of the quarterbacks that are in the league. So it's definitely a big time move for the Seahawks. The Texans included a 5th round pick in 2018 in the deal to the Seahawks. The Seahawks traded a 2nd round pick in 2019 and a 3rd round pick in 2018. The Browns was looking to trade suspended receiver Josh Gordon, but no teams bid on that because he's been in trouble since he's been in the league. He keeps getting suspended for smoking weed, and nobody wants that kind of distraction on their team. It's just sad to see players like Josh Gordon that can't touch the field because the seasons he have played in the league, he was unstoppable. Like, he's one of the most talented receivers I've ever seen in my life. And he has the talent to be the best receiver in the league. He just can't break away from his personal distractions, and that's his downfall. The Browns just can't do nothing right. They was trying to trade to get Bengals backup quarterback A.J. McCarron, but the trade deadline was already over when they tried to talk to the Bengals. But what can I expect out of an organization that has used like 50 quarterbacks in the last 5 years? Colin Kaepernick lawyer Mark Garagos expects him to get signed within the next 10 days. Garagos said that the NFL should feel guilty of the collusion case that Kaepernick filed. Basically, every day that goes by proves that Kaepernick case should fall through and he should get a chance to play in the NFL again. The only reason Kaepernick isn't in the NFL right now is because he was kneeling at the national anthem, and teams don't want that distraction. Kaepernick filed his collusion case against the NFL owners on October 15th because an NFL team did not sign him during the offseason or during the start of the regular season. Well, we will see how this case goes and see if he'll get his shot back in the NFL. A few dumb trades, I thought, personally. The Dolphins traded their running back, Jay Ajayi, to the Eagles for a 4th-round pick. So basically, they traded him to the Eagles for a grain of rice. Another stupid trade was the Panthers trading Kelvin Benjamin to the Bills for a 3rd-round pick and a 7th-round pick in 2018. You got to feel bad for Cam Newton because he really has never really played with great receivers other than Steve Smith and Greg Olsen, but he's a tight end. So he's just gotten his star receiver taken off his team. And his team is struggling right now. And he's down one of the best players on that team. Just got to feel bad for that guy right now. The Bills, on the other hand, have to be shocked and happy because they needed a receiver that could stretch the field. They really don't have too many good receivers on their team. Tyrod Taylor has been having a great year with receivers who probably shouldn't be in the league right now, let alone starting. It was definitely a big-time move by the Bills, and that can only help them in the long run of this season. I think that definitely solidified their playoff spot, whether they win the AFC East or they get a wild card spot. I think they'll definitely be in the playoffs this year, though. Cowboys star running back Ezekiel Elliott's 6-game suspension was reinstated Monday after a U.S. District Court judge Southern District of New York denied the NFL Players Association request for a preliminary injunction that would block his suspension. I think this is a bunch of BS, honestly. Me personally, I hate the Cowboys, but this happened last season, and I feel like if you was going to do something, you should have done it last year. And the female in this case has already been shown that she was lying about everything that happened. So I think it should already be done with. I don't think he should get suspended for this. If anything, he could get fined, but suspended, I think is just pointless because this happened last year. It has nothing to do with this season. It's just like they want to punish him because the way that the stuff with Ray Rice was handled, it just makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense. The NFL has suspended New York Jets slot receiver Jeremy Curley for an undisclosed violation. I have no clue what that could be about, but it has to be serious. 7 games this season, Jeremy Curley has caught 22 passes for 217 yards with 1 touchdown catch. Broncos head coach Vance Johnson announced that Trevor Siemian most likely will lose his job. He's had a very rough season this year. Siemian threw 3 interceptions against the Chiefs on Monday night in their 29-19 loss. Siemian has 12 turnovers on the season, 10 interceptions, and 2 fumble losses. You just can't have them type of mistakes with your starting quarterback. Bad part is the Broncos' backup quarterback is Brock Osweiler, and that's a disaster waiting to happen. So what they need to do is go call up Colin Kaepernick, who can actually win them some games, and they could be in a Super Bowl contention because they have the best defense in the league, honestly, behind the Chiefs maybe. The 49ers had one of the best moves, I thought, of the trade deadline. They picked up Patriots backup quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he can be a pretty good quarterback in this league. He's been behind Tom Brady since he's been in the league, and being behind Tom Brady, I think, will help him develop into a great quarterback. The Patriots got a 2018 second-round draft pick in that trade. The Patriots seem to always get early draft picks when they make trades. I just don't understand how they always do that, but they do. This concludes my show today. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. Comment down below what you thought of the video. I'm near 100 subscribers. Make sure y'all find a way to get me to 100. I really appreciate that. Share the channel. Share my channel around your friends. Share it on y'all social media. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. They'll be in the description below. Be out.